If someone offered you a few $1,000s to move to a new area, would you do it? In Mercer County, Penn Northwest Development Corporation is once again offering a program that pays people $5,000 to move to the county. Joining us to talk more about it is Jake Ricker, the Associate Executive Director for Penn Northwest. Thanks for being here, Jake.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So what inspired this incentive?
Yeah, so when we looked at Mercer County and our region, we've had this annual population loss of just shy of 1% going on for close to 40 years. So we really took it upon ourselves that, we have to do something to bring some sort of population stability to Mercer County. So we found this Make My Move program, which helps attract remote workers to your area. And we've had a ton of success. So far, we've had over 870 families apply to move to Mercer County, which is really exciting. That's the first time we have had the potential for population gain in 40 years.
That number was the first time you had this program?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you expect to see similar results?
Yeah. So, our applicants are going to roll over to the next phase of this, which is good for the 800 families that have applied. Our goal is to move just 5 families at a time. We really weren't expecting this many families to want to move here. So we're going to keep moving in 5 family increments. But, I can tell you the 4 families that we've moved so far, we've had an average income of about $125,000 and an annual tax contribution of about $45,000. So the $5,000 that our communities are spending to get them here in year 1, they're seeing a real high ROI immediately, and the goal is that this ROI maintains over the rest of their lifetime. So there's a lot of economic impact that's coming from just 4 families.
Right. Are a majority of those families moving into new housing, or is it existing housing?
Yeah, it's existing housing, but when we see numbers like 870 families want to move here, that gives us a good pool when working with developers on what type of housing we should be building next. We can take that data and kind of identify, hey, we have a large pool of families that would be interested in townhomes, condos, maybe this style of single family homes. So it helps us look outside our market for how to develop Mercer County.
How long is the incentive available and who qualifies?
Yeah, so to qualify, you have to make over $50,000 a year and live at least 100 miles away, and obviously have a remote job. So the incentives are open for a year, but as you can tell, it's moving pretty quick. We've got a lot of applicants in the pool. So
right, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Get on that waiting list.
That 1-year mark.
Right. How is the money distributed? Does it depend to where you move within Mercer County?
Yeah, so each community, each of our towns or our cities have their own little incentive package, which I think is pretty interesting, right? Because each little county, or each little community kind of builds a package that's kind of who they are as individuals. So Hermitage and Sharon are offering a $5,000 cash match, as well as some business incentives. The Boffman Family Community Center, the Buell Rec Center are offering 6-month gym memberships. So there's a lot of really cool incentives that kind of go inside of it. Greenville's doing a very similar concept, a lot of business incentives. And these packages, our goal with them is that, not only do you move here, but you get ingrained in the community immediately. You're not just, moving to this town, you don't know anybody. Within 6 months, we want you to be familiar, get to know everybody, really feel like you're in the community.
And hopefully those people will stay and maybe stay for the rest of their lives. You never do.
That's the goal. Yes.
Right. Jake, as always, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and good luck to you guys.
All right, thank you. Take